better get your sports straight. You better get your sports straight. Look it up. Google it, fool. Google it.
Welcome back to a new video. We are out here today.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yo, don't hate the player, hate the game.
What are we doing today? What are we doing? My computer storage is full with a bunch of random clips. So my thought process is, well, I upgraded the storage. So I'm not trying to buy a new computer. I'd rather upgrade the storage and buy a new computer. And maybe that'll make my computer run better. But my philosophy, or whatever it is that you want to call it, my thinking when I say, you know, I double dog dare you to subscribe to the channel. We're out here every Monday and Friday and every day in between. When I'm talking about every day in between is I'm gonna start up. Well, I've been doing it, but because it's summertime, I quit going to physical therapy. Things that we got to do today. Finish this. I gotta go finish shooting a video about a skateboard that I painted a graphic on, because I didn't do that. Because yesterday it was super hot and I was super tired yesterday for some reason. I don't know what it was, and I think actually I knew what it was. It's because I been going to physical therapy for my knee, but my knee was feeling a lot better. And the other day I went to physical therapy, but I was a few minutes late, maybe 10 minutes late, because I left on time. And then where I'm coming from, at the end of the road here, not the road that I live on, but the highway that I gotta take to get onto the freeway from where I live sometimes gets backed up. I can't help it. And then on the time, I'm trying to think, on the on-ramp to get onto the freeway where I come out, I could go the long way, cut over and go through town, but going through whatever it's called, the freeway, is way easier than going through town. Because if I went through town, I would have to leave way earlier, so I hit on the freeway, and sometimes they have it metered, or sometimes people don't know how to merge the correct way onto the freeway, or because there's the on-ramp and off-ramp on the same time, so it's congested right there. Yeah, I could leave early, but I left on time and I was a little bit late. And the front desk lady, the whole time, she's rude most of the time. Just her tone and her voice is just, you know, when you get the old grandma that wears her glasses like this, and then you're late today, so you only have 10 minutes to do your routine. And then I said, you know what? Do you want me to reschedule? Because if it's just easier, you could reschedule, whatever. And then I asked her, where's there's a nicer girl that's a receptionist when I'm there sometimes. She's really nice. I was like, where's the other girl at? I was like, you're rude. I don't want to talk to you.
Well, you could just go back there and do you only have 20 minutes to do your routine.
But he's waiting for you. And then I said, okay. Friday, I can't make it Friday at 3:40. I have something I gotta do, so can I reschedule? And then she goes,
you can come back at,
I don't know why.
You can come at 10:20 if you want.
And then she was getting all real. The schedule, I can't do it because my nose ring. I can't get down as far as. And then I said, you know what, forget this. Your tone is rude. I can do this stuff on my own. He was making me do the sled because I kind of clowned on a dude at the gym last week for doing the sled. That's easy. I pull stuff out here all the time. I said, what do you want me to come in? My Wranglers and my cowboy boots and my white tee when I do yard work. I pull the tractor. If I need to move it, the John Deere, I push it all the time. When I mow the lawn, I pull the lawnmower back and forth all the time. I don't know how this became into a thing of the routine, upgrading the storage on my computer, but I'm gonna have more time. I said, you know what, I can just do it on my own. I can do this stuff at the gym. So I think that's why I was super tired, because we were doing all these weird lunges and pulling the sled, and my lower body just hurt. And you know what, I think sometimes physical therapy, yeah, they're supposed to make you feel better, but I feel it was hindering me because I couldn't do anything else. I was super tired. I don't know if they were trying to burn me out, but I felt really burnt out yesterday, so I didn't finish anything that I wanted to do yesterday. I just basically just sat down. This is almost like behind the scenes, finishing the other video that you already watched probably. But this is what I've been doing. Been doing laundry and stuff, so that's what we've been doing. I found some really good stuff when I was doing the searching the stuff to delete the files to make my computer better. I guess run better. The storage, because the iCloud storage was full, so I started deleting files, but I found a whole bunch of stuff that was super cool that is on my phone. So if you're not subscribed to the channel between Monday and Friday, I'm doing all that stuff in between. So I'm gonna upload something today and upload something tomorrow. So if you don't know, Monday regular video, Tuesday short little video, Wednesday short little video, Thursday short little video, Friday full length. This is what I have to start doing. This is why I'm talking about it right now. I have to start going to bed at a decent time. You know, stop falling asleep. Wake up when my alarm gets off. I mean, not gets up, get off, whatever. You know what I mean? When my alarm goes off, I should wake up and not hit the snooze button. I go to bed at a decent time. It's me just being super comfy. You know, when you're just in the bed, not comfy, or if you use an alarm and you wake up and the alarm goes off and you hit snooze, I'm gonna make it so I cannot snooze my alarm no more. So when my alarm goes off, I have to wake up. We're putting clothes away. We're setting up for the other video that we're doing. I stenciled this up and I painted it, and I'm taking this skateboard, taking it apart. The truck's off of here and putting it onto here. But I think I said this morning, I don't know, my skate tools in my girlfriend's car, and my girlfriend's way up yonder. Find the regular tools to do it, and for me, using regular tools takes a while. I don't know, it's just hard for me to hold the screwdriver, not the screwdriver because I use Allen wrench, but the Allen key and the wrench all at the same time. I'd rather use a T-tool. It's easier and it's quicker. And because I like using longer bolts, my 3/8 drive for my Craftsman drill bit doesn't fit. Let's see if this works. I went to go get caffeinated drinks. Before I do, like I was saying, before I set this up to talk about the video that I'm supposed to be finishing today, we're gonna take the rest of my skateboard apart. I usually make the same thing here at the house. What I was saying is, I usually make those drinks at the house, but I ran out of flavored, you know, the flavored water. They can get the LaCroix and stuff. We make it with the LaCroix, put the little juice in there, and gets you a whoa. Okay, I just got done doing the rest of the video that I was supposed to do for this skateboard, and we got it in there. Look at what happened to my t-shirt. I don't even see. This is what I got, the screen print and stuff in the back, and it's all ready to go. Screen printing, let's zoom out. The screen printing is all ready to go. All I gotta do is go cave in and buy that. It's like stencil material, emulsion. I'll do a whole thing on it, but it's a different way to do the stencils than emulsion. You use the heat press. The heat press is behind you. I've used it before, but I wanted to get a whole bunch of this paper so I could have it for a very long time. But I don't know how this happens. It happened when I had this area in my grandpa's garage in the back, full circle. I always say it's full circle, things just coming together correct. But every time when I used to go out into my grandpa's garage, into the area where I used to screen print and do all this stuff, if you're a long time viewer, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not a long time viewer, I suggest you go back in the timeline and watch all that stuff. because this is a new 4-color 4 shirt board press. I always just had a 4-color 2-board one. Now we can do 4 t-shirts at one time. But this is what always happened. I always would get ink on my clothes. You see this? I always would get ink on my clothes, and I don't even know where it comes from because I haven't used blue ink in such a long time. I don't even know if I got blue ink back there, but I haven't used blue ink in such a long time. I don't even know where it came from. It's super weird and weird that happens. That's the type of screen printing that I do. It happens. I get ink all over myself, so I have special clothes that I wear when I screen print, and I always wear gloves when I screen print because I always get ink on my hands, and I don't want to get ink on the shirts, so I always have gloves when I do screen printing. I figured out where all the ink came from. It's on the side right here of this dresser that I use as a holding thing for all my vinyl. I don't even know where all the blue ink came from, so I was taking my skateboard, taking it apart right there, so I'm not doing that in here no more. I gotta clean that, and it does in here. I gotta get some ventilation, not ventilation, but when I start doing t-shirts here, probably in a couple days, because in a couple days will be July, and I'll have to do it with the door open and get the fan going. I gotta get a fan. Well, I have a couple fans, but I gotta figure out where to put, well, the fan's right there. I should clean that fan right there and have that fan going. I'm going to, because that fan worked, and then get another fan, because I remember the way that me and my grandpa used to do it with the screen printing when I was doing it to get the crispiest prints. The crispiest prints. The crispy prints. The crispiest prints. Not prints, like a, you know what I mean. But I used to flash it, boom, and then hit it off. We had a fan, and I would just hit it off with a fan for a minute, then do another. That's what I'm gonna start doing, just going back to my old ways. I'm tired of, here's what I'm sick of people doing. Oh, they try to tell you what to do when you're doing it. Everybody has their own opinion on doing it. And guess what? You can put a graphic on a t-shirt thousands of ways. There's hundreds and thousands of ways of putting graphics on a t-shirt. And guess what? There's thousands of ways of screen printing. People do things differently. So that's what I was talking about, the stencil stuff that I'm buying that's made for screen printing. It's so you don't have to use emulsion. It's just a it's not a heat, well, it is a heat transfer stencil. You heat it up and it binds to your screen. It doesn't ruin the screen. You know, there's people out there, if you're not doing, oh, yeah, you know, and you know who you are. We're not gonna say names, because every time I start talking the truth, it seems people like to unsubscribe to the channel. And when I speak the truth, people, or somewhat the truth without saying people's names, people get frustrated, and I don't get it. That's the way it is. And, oh, you do, you know? Yeah, that's the way I do it. And people get upset when you start doing your own thing and not going to them to get it done. I don't know, that's just how I feel. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I'm not gonna quit doing it. I know how to do it my way, and I'm not gonna do it your way. I'm gonna do it my way. And if people don't like it, they don't like it. So don't hate the player, hate the game.